What's up everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. Alright, it's tournament day. I'm all ready to go. I'm going to run down to the hotel's continental breakfast, get some food, and then we're off to the bowling alley. We'll see you soon. Alright, so we made it to the bowling center. We're getting ready to go for the first squad at 9 a.m. We got a 6-game qualifier. I'll go ahead and post a copy of the pattern so you guys kind of know what we're bowling on. But lanes 9 and 10, I'm bowler number 1. Let's get it done. Alright guys, game 1 update. So I tried to pound urethane a lot longer than I should have. It just wasn't in play for me. I didn't realize that in warm-ups. As soon as I switched to my 5x5x2 Incredible Hero, it shaped really nicely. So I'm going to stick with that going forward. I finished with a 168. I'm currently minus 22. It's time to get it. Game 3, or I should say going into Game 4 update. You know, I started to tug the ball for some reason. I think my feet were moving too slow, so I finally sped it up. I went back to my urethane ball and moved right, and I finally shot my highest game yet, 171. And I'm just missing easy spares that I shouldn't be, number one, and number two, I need to quit tugging the ball. If I could just do that, I'd be okay. So going into the second set of 3, we need some scores. Let's get it done. Well guys, we didn't make it, but not for lack of trying. That second squad went a lot better than the first squad did. You know, I was able to stay with my urethane ball for a lot longer, and you know, in practice I did what I needed to do. I tried several different shots, several different balls, figured out kind of where my equipment was playing, and I had a really good urethane look up until about the beginning of game 4. And then, you know, the heads really started to go and I couldn't make the urethane shape, so I decided it was time to switch to something a little stronger and start moving left. So I switched to my Show Me the Money asymmetric solid. Before I started the second squad, I did happen to surface it to a fresh 2000 grit surface. And you know, it was shaping pretty good, but the only problem at that point is if you missed even a board to the right and you got into the extra carry down from the urethane equipment, it was gone. And I mean, it never climbed the hill to make it back to the pocket, and more often than not, it left you a nasty split or a washout. And so yeah, I would get on a good string, or I would get on a good set of spares, and then all of a sudden I would throw a washout, and of course that is usually an open frame. And then, you know, trying to get back into it, it never was quite there. So, you know, I probably could have jumped a little further inside, used something maybe a little bit cleaner through the heads, something that might have turned the corner harder. But I made the decision I made, and I tried to stick with it, and it just didn't work out. In the end, at the end of the second squad, I finished in 38th place, I believe. So I was about 60 pins away from the cut line. The cut line was top 24. And if I'm not mistaken, the cut line was minus 90, 96 or 98, something like that. I came in at an average of 172, so I was pretty close. You know, I kind of needed a really good last game, and it was going okay, and then I got a washout, so I had an open frame, and then I just couldn't get back on it. So we did our best. It was honestly a really good tournament. I made some pretty good decisions, then I made some bad decisions. You know, I was consistent there in the second squad. I figured out what my issue was with pulling the ball, fixed that, and I made a lot better shots, so I'm really happy with my performance. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Next tournament is going to be in Great Falls next weekend. The John Willie, I think, Memorial Open. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.